It was a quiet and dry end to the week here for our Friday. We are starting to see some clouds move right back into the area. Our eyes now turn to our next storm system, which is just getting organized over the Four Corners region. That's going to track through the southern plains into eastern Iowa tomorrow, bringing another variety of precipitation. We'll time it all out and what you can prepare for in your Weather First forecast. Coming up next.
Real mix of weather out there across the corridor tonight. Brandon Marshall here with the latest information, and we're not done yet.
Not done yet. This is going to go through the overnight hours into very early tomorrow morning. Looking at a wintry mix and winter weather advisories in effect for mainly our central counties. You see that right here through about the mid-morning hours tomorrow in the shade of purple. That's where the advisory is in effect for that wintry mix. We'll take you to predictor now, and you can see as we head through the rest of tonight, there goes the storm down to our south. And by around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're looking at some light snow, mainly west and south of I-380. Again, if we're looking at accumulations, it's going to be in our far southwestern counties. Cedar Rapids, we picked up a little over 8 inches of snow, and you see this area of a foot or more. Waverly, 15.5 inches, but Mason City takes home the golden shovel, 17.5 inches of snow. I do expect these winds to diminish after sunset, but you can see with winds like this why we do have that elevated fire danger. Wind gusts this afternoon anywhere from 37 to about 46 miles per hour. Already starting to see some rain and sleet mix in, and where you see all these other colors of purple and some green, that is some more rain and sleet, changing over to some freezing rain and snow as this does continue to track to the northeast. So we're certainly not out of the woods yet. This is where the tornado would be. This is the strongest rotation, which is right over Prairieburg, and kind of move this a little bit back so you can see where it is headed next. Continues to move to the northeast. It may go a little bit south of Hopkinton and certainly to the north of Monticello. Right now we do have a tornado warning for Johnson County, and if we go back to here we go. Here's our Doppler radar right now, and where you see this pink and this purple color, that is the core of the storm. No doubt putting out maybe 60 to 70 mile per hour winds, some golf ball, maybe ping pong ball size hail, definitely associated with the storm, and the torrential rainfall as well. Yeah, so if you live in Girard towards McGregor, this storm is heading your way. So you want to take cover now. This is a tornado warned storm. Again, we don't have a confirmation of a tornado on the ground. It is just radar indicated. The radar picking up the winds here in the storm, and we are seeing some broad rotation, but certainly some wind gusts 60 to possibly 70 miles per hour. And right now the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning until 6 o'clock for Cedar and Johnson County. And you can see this cell right here just getting into Johnson County right now, just to the southeast of Iowa City, going to be near these towns. You can kind of see a lowering, what appears to be a wall cloud and a rain curtain here, and some hail back there to the west of the storm. So if there was a tornado, you certainly weren't going to be able to see it here. It would have been rain wrapped. The eye is now off the Cuban coast. It did interact with Cuba a little bit, so the storm did weaken, but it is still a very powerful Category 3 as it moves now into the warm waters here of the Gulf. We're talking water temperatures around 85 to 90 degrees, so it's likely to intensify once again to perhaps a Category 4. As the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that will hold true with our nice and pleasant weather for the weekend. Here's our weekend emoji cast. Thumbs up, or maybe 2 thumbs up for tomorrow, 74 for a high. It will be cooler on Saturday, 62 despite the sunshine. You'll need your shades on Sunday. Sunny weather to end the weekend. Mainly south of Highway 30 along and south of I-80 is kind of where it's at now. We'll kind of zoom in here a little bit. Where you see kind of this darker blue. That is some more maybe moderate snow that is falling, mainly along I-80 and down to the south. Iowa City, you're getting into some of that light snow right now. So as that area of low pressure interacts with the moisture, it'll provide the lift and the forcing that we need to squeeze out that moisture in the form of precipitation. Now the big question that we have is, as that warm air moves over the colder air here at the surface, thanks to that snow cover that we have, how deep is that warm layer going to be? Because that's going to determine what kind of precipitation that we're going to see tomorrow.
Meteorologist Brandon Marshall here with the latest information in your forecast. I suspect we're going to need the sunscreen again tomorrow.
You certainly will. You definitely needed it today. A lot of activities and events we're planning today. We got a few more tomorrow as well. So if you're going to be spending any time outdoors, you want to have that sunscreen because the sun will be out once again. Here are the high temperatures across eastern Iowa. They range from 79 up in the northeast to 83, the high temperature here in Cedar Rapids, 82 in Iowa City and Washington. Our normal high this time of year is 68, so we certainly wear are well above that. And here in Cedar Rapids, 3 of the first 5 days this month, we've had a temperature above 80 degrees. In fact, that is the most through the first 5 days of May since 2001, and I don't have any 80s in the forecast here, at least in the near term, but still looking at above normal temperatures as we head through the week ahead. As far as tonight goes, a cold front will be moving through. That will lead to a few scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm. Just not a lot of dynamics, limited moisture with this, so any rainfall will be fairly light. We did have a shower pass over the station here earlier, just enough to wet the pavement. I think that's really about it. Above normal temperatures, as I mentioned, mainly in the 70s all week. Some more widespread rain chances arrive on Wednesday, and then again later on next week, Friday into Saturday. However, some uncertainties still remain in regards to the evolution of that system. So we'll track the rain showers we're expecting tonight. Here we are again at 10 o'clock. We'll get at just a few light showers. We'll go until midnight tonight. Again, you can see just some very light scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, but by 6 a.m. tomorrow, any of the rain that is out there is long gone. We'll start mostly cloudy, but then as we head through the afternoon hours, those clouds will begin to break up. So it'll be mostly sunny late in the afternoon, and we'll keep it nice and sunny even as we get into Monday to start the week. So looking ahead to tomorrow, again, we'll be in the mid-50s during the morning hours with a mostly cloudy sky, but then as high pressure builds in, that'll chew up the clouds, becoming partly to mostly sunny by afternoon. Not necessarily the 80s, but highs in the mid-70s, still well above normal for this time of year. And if you did not make it to Chalk the Walk in Mount Vernon today, you have another chance tomorrow. It starts at 10 a.m. Temperatures should be in the upper 60s, and then by the time the event wraps up around 6 o'clock, we should see readings in the mid-70s. Partly cloudy, nice and mild, a little bit breezy out there, though. Those winds gusting to around 20 to perhaps 25 miles per hour. And after a high of 83, we're now at a nice and mild 65. The winds fairly light out of the south, around 5 miles per hour. And as we go to radar, just a few light showers out there. We'll zoom in on a few of these. Just one just to the south of Dubuque. They're right around Bernard. Another one towards Dyersville. A few more light showers up in our northern counties towards Elkader, West Union, even up into Alameda and Winnebago County as well. So these light showers, again, not going to amount to too much of any, but they are ahead of an advancing cold front, which is just making its way into northwest Iowa, and that will sweep through, ending our shower chances overnight into tomorrow morning. So your forecast tonight, becoming mostly cloudy, a shower, maybe an isolated thunderstorm with some of these. Temperatures will drop into the 50s area-wide, ranging from about 51 to 56. So then for tomorrow, we end the weekend on a pretty nice note. Partly cloudy, a little bit cooler, but overall pleasant. Again, our normal high is 68. We're going to be well above that. 69 up in the north to about 77 down into the south, thinking 75 here in Cedar Rapids. Your extended forecast, we remain dry all the way through Tuesday with 70s. Showers, a few thunderstorms possible on Wednesday. We dry out on Tuesday with rain chances returning Friday and Saturday with readings remaining in the 70s.